وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. I'm only going to speak to you for a couple minutes. You believe that? I want to deal with a little Arabic grammar lesson. It's called Ismu Tafdeel, which means the superlative. You have in English something is good, something is better, something is the best. You have the same thing in Arabic. وَمَا تُنْفِقُوا مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَلِأَنفُسِكُمْ. Allah says in the Quran, whatever you spend of good is for you. Allah asks Iblis, مَا مَنَكَ أَلَا تَشْهِدَ إِذْ أَمَرْتَ. Why did you bow down when I ordered you? قَالَ أَنَا خَيْرٌ مِنْهُ. He said, I'm better than him. You created me. Fire him, you created of mud. And listen to his words, you created me. This is Iblis speaking. Bear witness, you created me. And you created him. And then the third one is what Allah says about you in the Quran. كُنْتُمْ خَيْرَ أُمَّةٍ أُخْرِجَتْ. You are the best of people evolved for mankind. You, the best. This is no one's opinion. It's what Allah is saying. He said, you the best. Why are we the best? One time the Prophet ﷺ was walking, and a man said, Ya khayr bariyah. You know what that means? He's the old best of creation. He's not saying that the Prophet was the best of people. He said, oh, best of creation. And I want to know now, how is our Prophet going to respond? You know what he said? That's Ibrahim. That's Ibrahim. Now, I can make a compelling argument that the Prophet was the best. Let me tell you. The Prophet ﷺ said, I knocked at the gate of Jannah, and the angel said, who are you? Kuntu ana Muhammad. I'm Muhammad. He said, because of you, I was ordered to let no one in Jannah before you. This is a great honor. A conversation that Ibrahim had with his wife, Sarah. Listen to what he said. Ya Sarah, ليس الوجه أدي المؤمن غيري وغيرك. There is not one believer on the face of the earth other than you and me. I want you to think about that for a minute. 8 billion people on this planet, 2 billion Muslims, 2 billion Christians, 1.1 billion Hindu, 500 million Buddhists, 25 million Sikhs, and 13 million Jews. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس. Last year, 36 million people made Umrah in the house that Abraham built. Who can tell me the most expensive building in the world? Huh? Kaaba. Masjid Haram. You know how much it costs? $100 billion. I wrote some information here, you know. How many of you been to Masjid Haram? Raise your hand. Masjid Haram, you been there? You gotta go. You gonna go? When? 12,636 wudu stations. 5,660 bathrooms. 113,100 toilets. I am a lover of Malcolm X and Hajj Nation. I followed similar path. He was Malcolm X, the first Malcolm in Detroit, to join the Nation of Islam, he was Malcolm X. I wasn't born Siraj Wahhaj, I was born Jeffrey Pierce. I was the 12th Muslim in New York to join the Nation of Islam. Jeffrey 13X came after me. That's how they named it. I want you to see the impact of the Nation of Islam. In New York, there was a man, a brother named James, 250X. What that mean? He was the 250th James in New York who joined the Nation of Islam. You get it? We call it Dawah. They didn't call it Dawah, they call it fishing. I need two brothers to come up here. Two brothers. Stand here. You coming?
You get it.
Stand here. Now, do you know how to fall? You know how to fall?
Yes, sir.
You know how to fall?
Yes, sir.
You sure? You know how to fall? Okay. You sure? You won't put that down, huh? Let me tell you something. You argue with those in the Nation of Islam. I understand that. Man, they don't have the right aqeedah. I get it. But Allah has blessed them. When I was in the Nation of Islam, I quit my job to sell a 25-cent newspaper. That's how committed I was. And I didn't stand on the street like a lot of brothers did. I went into the buildings and knocked on doors and sold at least 1,000 Muhammad Speaks newspaper every week, walking down the street of Brooklyn. Brother Jeffrey, Salaikum Salam. Now, what I used to do, I didn't stand on the street corner to sell Muhammad Speaks newspaper. I went in the buildings and I knocked on doors to speak to the people. Now, one day I'm on Eastern Parkway, Utica Avenue, and I'm about to go into a building, and I see two young men standing in the hallway. I see it. I'm asking you, should I go into the building? I'm asking you. Should I go? Don't go. I know you. I'm asking you, should I go?
Yes, sir.
Or you go? You want me to go? I see these two guys in the hallway. The guy on the right looked mean. I can't even look mean. He's so nice. And the guy on the left was more reasonable. I said to myself, they're going to try to rob me. It's my instincts. I go into the hallway, the guy in the right, the mean looking one. I'm not talking to you. Lies my witness. He takes out a gun and then says, "You just can't rob a Muslim." Put his gun back in his pocket and give me 25 cents. Get out of here. He's actually doing it. And this one also gives me 25 cents. Why? 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 The respect that they have for Muslims in the Nation of Islam. Imam Talib, rahimahullah, told me once, Imam, there was a woman in Harlem walking down the street with a hoodie on. And she perceived that there were two men following her. So she picked up her pace. They picked up their pace. She started to jog. They started to jog. She started to run. They started to run after her. And they were just about to grab her. And her hoodie fell off her head, revealing Kiwan. And these men stopped. Say, "Sister, we sorry." I was born the name Jeffrey Pierce. When I joined the Nation of Islam, I became Jeffrey 12X. Jeffrey 13X came after me. I know that's a legend. The Nation of Islam had a tremendous impact on the society. No one had a better impact than Prophet Muhammad and Sahaba. خير أمتي قرني ثم الذين يلونهم ثم الذين يلونهم. The best of my ummah, my generation. And then the generation that followed it, and then the generation that followed it. Today I'm going to try to push us to do better. When I was in the 3rd grade, 8 years old, PS 175 on Bristol Street, I learned a song that I never forgot. Would you like for me to sing it for you? Yeah. It's not going to happen. Come on, sing. Well, the song went something like this: getting to know you, getting to know all about you. And I've come to the conclusion tonight here, it's all about getting to know who Allah is and who we are. I want you to take out your phones. I want you to look up something. Look up the country Yemen and tell me the population of Yemen. It may differ a little bit from phone to phone, but there's going to be something basic. Tell me the number. What's the population of Yemen? 40? 41 million, something like that. Some say 40 million.
40.58 million.
Okay, good. Now I want you to look up the Muslim population, the percentage of the population that are Muslims in Yemen. All of us should say the same thing. What percentage of the population in Yemen are Muslims? They should all say the same thing. 99%. 99% of the population of Yemen is Muslims. Why is that significant? I was in Masjid Wali Muhammad in Detroit. Anybody here Masjid Wali Muhammad? Masjid Wali Muhammad was the first temple in the Nation of Islam. Wali Muhammad. And that's where the Nation of Islam began. Temple number 1, temple number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And when I was there, I heard somebody mention a masjid 5 miles away, Masjid Mu'adh ibn Jabal. 5 miles away, Masjid Mu'adh ibn Jabal. Why is that significant? Prophet Muhammad ﷺ sent Mu'adh ibn Jabal to Yemen and said, you're going to a land of the people of the book. See if you catch it. Did you catch it? You're going to a land of the people of the book. That the first thing you invite them to is the oneness of God. Huh? You're going to a land of the people of the book. Now 99% of the population of Yemen are Muslims. Why? Because they did their job. The nation called it fishing. We call it Dawah. When will we do our job? The people here are waiting for us to come to them, to bring to them this message like we have, how blessed we are. You may hate the Nation of Islam, I don't. I'm telling you, I ain't bragging. I have given many of them shahada. Many of them. They know me. They know Imam Siraj. And yet I give them shahada. And Minister Farrakhan, he knows who I am. He invites me now, they do Jummah. He invite me to do Jummah. Imam, we want you to do Jummah football. And I'll master it. Of course I did it. It's okay. I did get fatwa from the Imams, I'm sorry. In retrospect, it's okay? Yes? Yes? The Dawah? Like, don't let them do no fishing? Dawah? Brothers and sisters, I'm going to finish this. We have a lot of work to do. I was in Los Angeles a few years ago at a Doubletree hotel. I'll never forget. Every room had a card that says, when you care, it shows. When you care, it shows. And I'm of the opinion, when you don't care, it shows. Do we care about the people? The masses of the people who don't know about the deen. Kuntum khayra ummatin ukhrijat linnas. You are the best of the people, evolved from mankind. Aretha Franklin said, prove it. Allah said it. We believe it. We accept it. If Jeffrey Torbex can quit his job and knock on thousands of doors, inviting people to what I thought was the truth, what should we do who have the truth, who walk past the people every day, and we don't invite them to the deen of Islam? I say this, brothers and sisters, with all sincerity, let us get busy. I close with a hadith of, how many know hadith of Imam Nawawi? Raise your hand. Imam Nawawi. When you get a chance today, I want you to go to the 5th hadith of Imam Nawawi. And I don't want you to read the hadith, I just want you to read the introduction. Listen carefully. An al-Mu'mineen. What does that mean? Huh? No, not necessarily. And al-Mu'mineen. It is Aisha, but it means mother of the faithful. And al-Mu'mineen, Abdullah. What does that mean? The mother of Abdullah. Aisha radiallahu anha. What's wrong with that? How many children did Aisha have? None. The mother, Abdullah, the mother, Aisha, the mother of Abdullah? Who was Abdullah? Abdullah was the son of her sister Asma, whom she loved very much and treated like a child. Why is that important? Hold on. I'm going to tell you something, you better hold on. You hold on to the coffee.
Anticipation journalism. Now I'm ready.
Are you ready? Abdullah was the first Muslim born in the Ummah of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Everyone else was a convert. Abu Bakr, Aisha, Khadija, name them. And then Abdullah, now he's born Muslim. No, yeah, okay. Everybody else was convert. Let's get busy. Let's get busy, brothers and sisters. Right now, the world is in darkness, deep in need of light. If the nation of Islam can go out and bring thousands and hundreds of thousands to what Malcolm was on, what can we do with the truth to go to the masses of the people? I close with an incident that happened. Can you give me another 2 minutes? Another 20 minutes? Another 50? I can keep doing this. No, I'm going to finish. Honestly, this is an experience. Something happened to me about 2 years ago. I'm flying from London to Iceland. And I'm sitting in 4B in first class. The plane takes off. About 10 minutes in the flight, an elderly white man next to me, 4'8", said, "Excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom." So I get up and let him go to the bathroom. He comes back. 10 minutes later, he says to me, "I gotta go to the bathroom again." I said, "No problem." I get up, he goes to the bathroom, comes back. 10 minutes later, I look at him and say, "You gotta go to the bathroom?" He started laughing and said, "Yes." So he goes to the bathroom, walks out of this. He comes back, he's looking at me smiling. He said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm a Muslim leader called Imam." He said, "For me, I'm an agnostic. I don't say God exists, but I don't know. Maybe he is, maybe he's not." So I said, "Sir, what is this vehicle that we're flying in?" He said, "A plane." I said, "Plane?" He said, "Yes." I asked, "How many passengers?" He said, "About 500. "How fast is it going? 500 miles per hour?" I said, "Does it have a pilot?" He said, "Yeah, of course." I said, "I want to call your attention to another plane called Planet, Planet. Planet. How many passengers in this plane called Planet? 8 billion passengers. You say that this plane is going 500 miles per hour. This plane travels at a rate of 186,000 miles per second. 8 billion people flying around the sun. You say that this plane has food on it. This plane grows its own food. You said this plane carries water. This plane called Planet carries its own water. You know what he said to me? "Do you have an email address?" I said, "Yes, sir." I give him my email address. And every day I'm looking to see the email me. I'm looking to see. And finally he did. Just to give me the greetings, "How you doing?" So, and 2 months later he emails me again and said, "God must have heard your prayers." He said, "Iceland has such beautiful weather that I want to let you know the next time you're in Iceland, you got to come to my house for dinner." Total stranger, open out to Islam. Because I asked him, "Did you have to go to the bathroom?" Now, if I'm sitting on a plane with a stranger, and I say to him, "Would you like to go to the bathroom? Would you like to know something about Islam?" He probably knocked me out. I want to change my seat. But because I did that, because I cared about him, he had to spend about now about Islam. So I'm now studying Islam. Maybe one day take Shah along. So brothers and sisters, I finished this with saying that we have a lot of work to do. God bless us. He guided us to Islam. Let us share this deen of Islam with the people. Every opportunity that you get, share this deen. You got booklets, you got whatever you have, give a booklet, you never know. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless every one of you. You make it home safely. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.